Hi everyone, I just started collecting pop figures and I didn't see one for Drop Dead Fred. He's an imaginary friend from this movie called Drop Dead Fred, and I really liked this movie a lot growing up. Make sure you ask your mom or dad before you watch it because I think it might be rated PG-13. It does have, I think, some bad language in it, but not too much, but you gotta still ask. So I'm gonna try to make this myself. It's gonna be hard, but I'm gonna attempt it. And I'm thinking that this may take about 2 weeks to complete. And so he's gonna have his red hair, a green suit, those little like reddish brown boots, and I hope that comes out good. It's gonna be made out of paper mache, some tin foil, paint, and some sandpaper. So let's get into the video. Okay, so my second step I'm gonna go ahead and use this foil to make like a little body so that I can lay my paper mache on top of this and it won't collapse. So I'm gonna go ahead and shape some of this foil here to look like a little figure. This is the head. I just want to wrinkle this into a little ball. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and make some arms and legs. So far, I'm gonna have to make the head a lot bigger because we know pop figures, the heads are pretty big. I have to make another leg. That's how it's looking so far, but stomach's a little too flat, so I have to try to make that a little more rounder before I lay down the paper mache on top. I made my little drop dead figure, pop figure out of foil so far, and now it's time to go ahead and mix up some newspapers with glue and water. And you want to get the matte newspaper, not any like glossy, because this will stick better. I'm just going to dump this whole bottle of glue and mix with the water so this is all dampened, and I'll start laying it on. Here's my little working buddy, my little sidekick. Okay, now the fun part. Time to get messy. I put extra glue because I really want this to get really hard so I can file without it just peeling off. And this is the very first time I'm doing this, so I hope it will work out. I just had this idea. I hope it works out good. So all the paper is really covered now, so now I can start laying it on top of the little foil figure. So I'm just going to lay a lot all over this one. I'm going to try to make it smooth so I don't have to do as much filing. I'm going to put it all around there. I'll be back in just 1 minute. This is how it's looking so far. I hope that everything stays together. I'll try to wrap a little bit more around to make sure it's sturdy. So I wrapped lots of layers around and I just like pushed down and pressed really hard to make sure everything's really stuck together. This leg is a little loose. I'm having trouble with this leg covering that, making it tight. And I think since it's gonna be hard to make the hands, I'm gonna just make a little paper mache hands that I can just hot glue on later on, and maybe the same thing with the boots. And I hope the hair doesn't fall off. So that's what I'm doing so far, and I hope you're liking the video. Alright, after like 20 minutes of shaping everything onto this little foil statue, I think it's ready to dry. And I'm gonna probably come back to this video maybe about like maybe a week from now because I want it to be really, really dry so nothing's wet underneath. And when I ruin the whole thing when I start filing it to try to shape it up. And let's just do the stand test, make sure I can stand up. Okay, let me try to bend those legs a little bit. Alright, it's standing. Okay, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. See you in 6 days. Okay, 6 days later. Here is the pop figure. It's really hard. It looks like it's ready to file, except for I'm gonna have to be careful because I got a patch of metal there and a little patch of metal there. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably cover that up and just let that sit there for like maybe like 3 more days, and then I'll be back so I can finally try to file this up and make it shiny and paint it up. I'm really excited and I just can't wait, and this kind of thing takes a long time, so it's really hard for impatient people like me. Hi everyone, today's the big day. Finally, he's all dry and I patched him up from all the spots where you can still see the foil. So I'm gonna go ahead and I think I'm gonna leave the clothes a little wrinkled because I want them to look a little realistic, and also they're already a little smooth. I'm gonna file the face and the hands and the feet, and then I'll be painting it, and then I'll cover the whole thing with clear nail polish to make it shiny. So this is my very first attempt at ever making a pop figure of a character that they don't have, because I really did like Drop Dead Fred a lot. That was one of my favorite movies growing up. Kids, if you are thinking about watching that movie, get your parents' permission, because that's not a PG movie. I think it's like PG-13. So here it goes.